Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Anybody ever heard the term truth hurts? I'm sure we all have. It does. And my point is, it heals for those who can accept it. I was just there to say that. It ain't really had nothing to do with today's message. But if truth hurt, allow it to heal. And we go through phases of truth. And we go through phases of quote unquote hurts or pains, whatever you want to call it. But the purpose for it is growth. Not punishment, not reward, just growth. And the reason I'm saying that, because I was looking at karma in another way. Most of us look at karma as reward or punishment. We're either being rewarded for something or we're either being punished for something. And looking at it from a higher space or a higher observation, I realized karma is not necessarily, or it's just my opinion, it's not necessarily about reward or punishment. It's just about growth from the lessons that was learned. If it took you going through a lot to get to where you are today, give yourself a pat on the back. And everybody should be able to give themselves a pat on the back to some extent or another. Nothing is permanent but energy. Nothing is permanent but energy. And that's important to me because it took a lot for me to get to where I am today. And I ain't even fulfilled. I'm not gonna say I'm not where I want to be, but I haven't even fulfilled the things that I vision. But today, I'm whole, I'm alive, I'm free, and I'm abundant. So if you can relate to that, give yourself another pat on the back or a round of applause. I'm feeling good for no reason at all. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. From my higher self to yours. Peace to the family. How do you do it? How did I do it? How do I do it? You may find yourself being asked that. Maybe not. But in my present frequency, I find myself being asked a lot of times, how do I do this, that, or the other, depending on what quality or characteristic a person is recognizing that's emanating from me at the time. And my response is simple today. I had to rewrite and overwrite some of the things that was imprinted on my cellular memory. I'm gonna say that again. I had to rewrite and overwrite some of the things that was imprinted on my cellular memory and on my genetic memory. Because a lot of things we do by habit and think it's okay because it was passed through our DNA. But that don't mean it's okay. Yeah, but I did it by rewriting and overwriting, the things that have been imprinted on my cellular memory. And also by practicing spiritual disciplines, and things of that nature. Information is application. You don't know a thing until you're able to apply that thing. A way to help us get into that space is affirmations. Feeling good for no reason at all is an affirmation because you got to choose to do it. Affirmations help us program external reality. They help us program the external, the surroundings, and shape it to how we feeling internally. What are you telling yourself inside based on what's happening around you externally? It makes a world of difference to be in touch with that. I forgot what I was watching, but I was watching something, and the thought occurred to me. And I really wasn't watching. I guess I was more in meditation, and I just had some noise on or something, and the thought occurred to me, if you're breathing, you're communicating with God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Not if you're talking, if you're breathing. How many of us are quiet enough or take time enough just to hear ourselves breathe and hear what our breath is communicating to us, through us? Something to think about. But my point is, to rewrite your history, you're going to have to rewrite and overwrite some of the things that you tell yourself, some of the things that you've been told, and probably some of the things that you tell other people. We have to rewrite our emotional, our mental, as far as our thinking. If you overwrite your thinking, then your emotions will change. If your emotions shift, then your energy gonna shift. It's just how it lines up. Frequency. How many of y'all don't frequency out there? And you through your frequency. Don't indulge. Don't indulge in drama. Nobody drama. And if you're not creating drama, then you don't have no drama to release. But don't contribute to drama. Don't create it. Don't get involved in it. Try to stay far away from it as you can. Run away from it if you have to. You know, everybody got problems, but at no point in time should anybody else's problems become yours. When that happens, there's already a problem. It's the things that we face, and this is why this is important. It's the things that we face in the darkest time of our lives that really reveal who we are, and that has molded us into the person that we see when we look in the mirror. Though the person that we see in the mirror may not be who you really are. How have your life experiences impacted you as a soul from the person people think you are? How have your life experience impacted you as a soul from the people or from the person that people think you are? How have your life experiences impacted you? And the reason I ask that question is because I champion those who have been through hell. That don't make them a victim, but I champion those who have been victimized, who have been through hell. And I stand beside the victors that rose beyond and above it. The two types of people I just described, they're one and the same person. You're looking at one. But I salute the victors that rose beyond and above the victim mentality, and today stand in self-love and reflection of oneself and everything around you. Salute. Anybody ever practiced the art of ignoring? That might sound crazy, but you ever ignore somebody? Because if you ignore somebody, you also know how it feels to be ignored, or at least think you've been ignored. My point is, we all have, but most of us don't know how to use ignoring as a skill at its highest peak. What do I mean by that? We still have to learn that everything is not worthy of our attention. Everything is not worthy of our time. Everything is not worthy of our response. Therefore, everything is not worthy of our reaction. That's all. We have to choose our battles wisely. Choose, when I say battle, I don't necessarily mean at war. Just choose what you give your energy to. Choose what you give your time to. Choose what you give your mind to. And therefore, you will know where it's at. You will know where you are in reflection to that. If you're able to feel good for no reason at all, you probably got some haters. Give yourself a round of applause. They need it sometimes. If you got haters, just stay happy. They can't kill you, so they'll try to kill your vision. And at any point, if you don't find a way to feel good for no reason at all, then a part of you is already dying. I hope somebody caught that. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Feel good for no reason at all. Stay true to your authentic self. I am authentically me. Salute to God. Thank you.